What's going on, everybody? It's Rod with the Pow Group. Welcome back on The Pursuit of Wealth, your home for MJ stocks, crypto assets, news, and interviews. Today is Wednesday, February 21st. Happy hump day, and I hope you're doing awesome. In this video, we're going to be discussing John Deaton taking on Elizabeth Warren for her seat in the Senate, representing Massachusetts. And I want to discuss something that hasn't really been discussed, or at least I haven't come across it. And I think this is very, very important. If we want John to win, and if we want the best for crypto, if we want the best for MJ, and we want him to actually beat Elizabeth Warren in the Senate race, we need to know this, and that is where he stands on MJ, where he stands on marijuana, on cannabis, right? So this is something that I haven't seen anybody talk about, and we need to tag John Deaton. I'm going to be doing it as well. We need to reach out to him directly. We need to find out where he stands on MJ, because this could really push him over the edge. Just if he's pro MJ and pro crypto, this could really bring it home. So if there's anybody that could, beat Elizabeth Warren, she's an absolute juggernaut. She has a lot of backing of the incumbent banks and the Wall Street banks, the JP Morgans, the Morgan Stanleys, the Goldman Sachs. So it's going to be hard to beat her, but if anybody can do it, it's John Deaton. And I want to show my support. I'm Canadian. I can't donate. I can't vote for him. But hopefully my my thoughts and opinions can ignite the community, and we can go out and find out where exactly he stands, because this is going to be a big issue. But as always, this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment and informational purposes only. You should never ever buy anything or sell anything, for that matter, based on anything that I say or anything that I write. So again, in this video, we're going to be discussing, if we want John Deaton to win, we need to know this. And what we need to know is where he stands on MJ. Is he pro MJ? Is he anti-MJ? I don't think he would be anti-MJ. We know that Elizabeth Warren has taken a power move recently, and she's saying that she believes MJ should be legalized, and she's anti-crypto. And I think she's doing that as a political power move, because she knows she's going to lose a lot of voters with being, the anti-crypto stance, but she's going to sway a lot of young voters to come out if she's pro-MJ. So I think it was a smart political power move. But again, I haven't seen anything specifically about John Deaton, but I'll go over my thoughts and opinions on this and what I know so far. And like I said, we need to get this word out. We need to tag John Deaton. We need to encourage him to get behind MJ as well, because that will only increase his odds of winning. And that's what we want to see. We want to see pro MJ, pro crypto. We don't want to stifle innovation, and we want to embrace this technology and this medicine in the future. So with that, before we get to it, make sure to smash the like. It helps support me in the channel. It's a free way for you to support the channel, and you can tick the bell, subscribe, all that good stuff if you're new, and you'll be notified on any future videos or when I go live. Also, you can follow us over on Twitter, which is X, formerly Twitter. Handle for that is @GroupPow. Going to be using that as my platform of choice going forward. And again, it's a way to support the channel for free, and we're going to be tagging John Deaton on his X account, on his Twitter account as well. Like I said, I'll be doing that. And if everybody can repost this, share this video with your network, post it out as many times as you can, not to support the channel. That's not why I'm trying to get you to share the video. If you want to share the video to support the channel, then great. But the reason I want everybody to share this video, to get it out to your network, to tag John Deaton as much as we can, is so that he gets eyeballs on it, and we can potentially help him get across the finish line here. So who is John Deaton, the man running against Elizabeth Warren in Massachusetts? We know that he was a big supporter in the Ripple versus SEC case for all XRP holders. He wasn't supporting Ripple, he was supporting XRP. And in that case, the SEC made the insane declaration that XRP in and of itself was a security, right? And secondary sales on exchanges. And he was an XRP holder, and he said, this is not right, right? This in and of itself is not a security, and the judge just recently deemed that it was not in and of itself a security. So that's a big win for Ripple and XRP holders. And now it's just the institutional sales, which we know like 95% of them are outside of the US anyways. So there's probably going to be a settlement, in my opinion, but John Deaton has garnered a lot of attention from the crypto community, being pro crypto. He's not just a XRP enthusiast. He holds Bitcoin, Ethereum. He said he's very pro crypto in general, right? He's agnostic. So what we need to find out is where he stands on MJ, because if you remember the video that I posted not too long ago with Elizabeth Warren on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, she is saying, let's make MJ legal. And this is a political power move, because she's going to gain a lot of votes from that, in my opinion, but lose a lot of votes from the anti-crypto army, right? So what we need to know from John Deaton, and this is why we need to tag him, is we need to know exactly, John Deaton, John, where do you stand on MJ legalization? I heard in a couple of his interviews that he's all about the little guy, the little gal. He doesn't want, he wants to take on Washington now and the elites that are corrupt. He talks about, his troubles and, fighting bullies and things like that. He grew up in a rough neighborhood, and he talks about fighting for the little guy and the little gal. So he talked about healthcare, he talked about veterans and debt and all these things that he wants to fix. Obviously, he's pro crypto, but we need to know where he stands with MJ. He talked about big pharma and the healthcare system. So I would assume that if if he doesn't like big pharma, which we know, the opioid crisis and all the shady things going on there, I don't think he would be opposed to MJ, but we need to know where he stands. And if he can even come out and just say, I'm pro MJ, I'm pro crypto, I think this is technology of the future and medicine of the future, right? Then this would get him potentially over the finish line. So we need to tag him as much as we can. Share this with our network. Share this as many times. Repost this on X. I'll be sharing it on X as well, on Twitter. And you can share this video on YouTube. But we need to get a response from John Deaton. And in my opinion, John, if you're listening, you need to come out with a video and you need to tell people where you stand on MJ, because that's only going to help you. And if you're pro MJ, well, God help you if you're anti-MJ. But if you're pro MJ, which I think you would be, because you talked about, healthcare, and in my opinion, you have a pretty level head and you seem like a down-to-earth guy and a very common sense guy. I don't think anybody believes that MJ should be illegal, right? I think everybody and their dog should believes that MJ should be legal, right? At the federal level. Or at least, if it doesn't go through Congress, deschedule it, and then it effectively legalizes it. And that's what Senator Warren mentioned in that video on the Late Night Show with Stephen Colbert. So what we need to know, and if you even come out with a video, John, and just tell people, like, say, hey, listen, maybe you don't even use MJ, but you support it. That will get you so many more votes, and it's going to be a hard task, right? If there's anybody who can get this done, like I said, I think it's John Deaton, but it's going to be a hard task taking on Elizabeth Warren and these corrupt politicians and these, Wall Street banks and these huge financial institutions, which back her, right? And she gets tons of political donations from them. So this is going to be very difficult. If you're looking to support John Deaton and his campaign, you can donate. He's got tons of, I'll put his website in the comment section below as well. But yeah, we need to, I'll tag him, his X account as well, and I'll put that in the description and in the comment section below. We need to tag him. We need to get everybody reposting this, sharing this. We need to get John to come out. And like I said, this is not going to be an easy task. If anybody can get it done, it's him, but we need him to come out. And I think that, if he pulls a political power move as well, similar to what Elizabeth Warren did, and he comes out and says he's pro MJ, that's just going to be the 1-2 punch that he needs, right? If he's pro MJ, pro crypto, then look out Senator Warren, because you have your work cut out for you. And like I said, I think this is going to be massive for both industries. And I'm just curious, genuinely curious on where he stands on MJ. Like I said, through everything that I've seen, I think that he's a pretty common sense guy. I think that he would be pro MJ. But we can't just assume that or think that, or, he can't just, say it to a few people, behind closed doors. He needs to come out, in my opinion, with a public video and say that he's pro MJ, because there's a lot of people that are very pro MJ, and I'm kind of divided, and I'm not even American, but I'd be divided if I were American on who to vote for, because Elizabeth Warren is pro MJ, and I believe I was put on this earth to support MJ and spread the MJ gospel, right? So, but I love crypto as well, but this channel is primarily based on MJ stocks and then crypto and blockchain secondly. So I would be very up in arms if, John Deaton was anti-MJ. So if he can come out with a video and says he's pro MJ, then I think we can really get this done as a community. And like I said, this is technology of the future. This is medicine of the future. And I 100% support John Deaton. But if I were an American and I was, if I had to choose, I would need to know this. I would need to know where he stands with MJ. So let's tag him. Let's share this video. Let's make our voices heard. Let's show them what the community can do when we unite. I love each and every one of you. Going in it there, it's Rod with Power Group. Thanks again for joining us in the pursuit of wealth. Hopefully I can get your support, and let's get this across the finish line and oust her. Assuming he's pro MJ. If he's pro MJ, then I think everybody should be 110% voting for John Deaton. This is not a political channel by any means, but with everything that I've seen, he is the best he's the best for the job. He's very cut out for the job. And if we can get a pro MJ stance opinion and comment video, even on video, I think he can get it across the finish line. Anyways, we'll see you on the next video. Take care. Until next time.